Favor number one is if, while the show is going, everyone could stay quiet so that your neighbors can hear the show just as well as you. Of course, sometimes we're going to need your help, in which case be as loud as you can and then go right back to being quiet. Can we do that?
Yeah!
Excellent. Favor number two is while the show is going, go ahead and stay sitting right where you are. That way your neighbor can see the show just as well as you. Can we agree on that?
Yeah!
Great. And favor number three is the most important, the most serious. Do you know what it is?
Have fun!
That is it exactly. It is have fun. All right. I think we are ready to begin this story. But wait, how do you begin a story? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that's up to you then.
Okay, thanks, Prince Charming.
Of course.
Well, it sounds like you guys all know how to start a story, right? So let's say it all together on the count of three, okay? 1, 2, 3. Once upon a time. Perfect. Good job. How many of you know my story? Some of you? Well, did you know there are many versions of my story told? My favorite is actually in the storybook some of you pointed out. This was told by my friends, the Brothers Grimm. But today, we're going to tell you how this story really happened. How does that sound? Perfect. Yeah, well, like you said, once upon a time is how my story starts. And once upon a time, I lived with my mother and father in a beautiful country home on the outskirts of the kingdom. I love spending time with my parents, and I especially loved spending time with my mother. She loved to tell me stories, and we would go outside and sit under this beautiful big oak tree in our backyard. Oh yeah, and she would tell me all kinds of wonderful stories. She would tell me stories about sword fights and princes in disguise and brave princesses, but she especially loved to tell me stories about fairies, because fairies were her favorite thing. And you know what? She named me Ella, and Ella actually means beautiful fairy. Do any of you have a favorite fairy? Who's your favorite fairy? Yeah? The Tooth Fairy? Wintertime? Tooth Fairy? Tinkerbell? I heard a lot of good stuff. You go ahead and sit down. Tinkerbell? Let's stay seated. Those are all great fairies. Well, my mother also loved fairies, and she told me stories about them. But one day my mom got really sick. In fact, she got so sick that she didn't even have much of a voice to tell me stories anymore. She had to stay in bed, and I went to visit her when she was very sick. And she told me 3 important things to remember. She told me to always be kind. She said to always treat people the way you want to be treated. And the third thing was to always do everything from the bottom of your heart. And after she told me those 3 things, my mother passed away, and it was so hard for me. I was so sad, and I missed her so much. So my father carved a big heart into our special storytelling tree so I could always remember her. But my father saw how sad I was, and he didn't want me to be without a mother because he knew it bothered me. So my father decided to get remarried to someone new so that I could have a stepmother. And guess what? My stepmother had 2 daughters. Now, I never had any brothers or sisters before, so I was pretty excited to have 2 new sisters. How many of you have brothers or sisters? Yeah? Lots of siblings. You have 0? Well, I had 0 before these new stepsisters.
I know what happened to me.
Yeah? Well, our sisters...
They're really mean.
Well, I didn't know what they would be like. Are sisters and brothers fun? Is it fun to have siblings?
Not always.
Not always. Well, I didn't know what it would be like. I was just excited to have sisters. So my father got remarried, and I had a new stepmother and 2 stepsisters. Well, one day my father had to go away on a business trip, and so he asked me and my sisters if we wanted him to bring us back any presents. I said I really just wanted him to come back safely, but my sisters wanted fancy dresses and jewelry and things like that. So my father, he carved a special twig for me from my storytelling tree so that I could hold it and always remember him, and he promised he would come back safely. Well, someone up here said that having siblings isn't always fun, right? Well, after my father left, everything changed. At first, my stepmother had been really nice to me, but once my father left, she told me that I had to start giving away my clothes and my toys to my stepsisters so they could have more things. At first I said it was okay because I was willing to share, but then she told me that I also had to give up my room so that my stepsisters could have more room. So where was I going to sleep?
You could always
fire because at least it was warm. Sleeping under the stars can get a little cold at night. So I
Yeah,
slept
but
by the fire.
If you have a fire and
I did have a fire and I slept by it. But when I woke up in the morning, what was all over my face? There was ash and soot from the fire. Because when you burn a fire, there's ash that comes off and it's kind of gray and black. And my stepsisters started making fun of me. They called me all these names like Soots and Cinders or Cinderella. They thought that one was really funny. But you know what? I thought it was kind of a pretty name, so I didn't mind being called Cinderella so much. But then it got even worse. My stepmother, I told you she took away my clothes, right? Well, she gave me these big clunky wood shoes, and she told me that I had to do all the chores in the house. So I had to clunk around in these shoes, and I had to clean the windows, I had to cook the food, I had to wash the clothes, I had to sweep the house. But you know what? When I was sweeping, sometimes I would pretend that the room was a handsome prince, and I would dance with him. Have you ever done that before? Yeah? You always do that? Like a rich. Well, luckily, having my broom made it a little more fun, and I also got to take care of the animals, which I really liked, because the animals were all my friends. Does anyone else have pets? Do you like animals too? Oh my goodness! You all have pets? Wow. A fat cat? Well, we had a lot of animals around our house too, and I liked taking care of them because they were all my friends.
Hear ye, hear ye. By order of the Queen Royal Proclamation, henceforth and forthwith, the Prince will have a royal ball tonight in order to find an eligible maiden for him to marry. Henceforth and forthwith.
Did you hear that? He said that there's going to be a ball tonight, and all eligible maidens are supposed to attend. That means me. But I've never been to a ball before, or any kind of dance. It might be kind of exciting. I could stop doing my chores and get to go have fun for a night. Yeah, but I better let my stepmother know, right? I have to ask for permission. When my stepmother always needs my attention, she rings this bell. So maybe if I ring this bell, my stepmother will come.
Cinderella! That is my bell to ring when I need you, not when you need me.
Sorry, stepmother.
Foolish girl.
There was a messenger from the palace, and he said there's a royal ball tonight, and all eligible maidens get to attend. The prince is looking for a princess.
There's no time to lose. You'll have to get the horses ready. You'll have to gather up the fabric, sew some dresses, get our jewelry together, and get the house all clean, you know, and all that stuff.
Right, but when will I have a chance to get ready for the ball?
You! You won't go to the ball.
He said all eligible maidens. If I get all my chores done, can I go to the ball?
If you get the horse ready, clean the house, gather the fabric, sew the dresses, get all of our jewelry together, then we'll talk about it.
Okay, stepmother. That's a lot of chores to get done before the ball tonight. Do you think I can do it? Okay, I'm gonna try. You know what? I think my animal friends might be able to help. These birds, you were gonna say that? Well, that was a good idea. These birds, they could go and they could dust everything in the house, don't you think? Maybe the lizards could clean the windows with their tails. And my mice friends, my mice can eat all the crumbs in the kitchen so that way I don't have to waste time sweeping. So that's good. That means all that I have to do left is to sew all the dresses. You think my mom taught me how to sew?
Cinderella! Did you get everything done?
Yes, here's the dress.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Wait, where are you going? You're not leaving already. I have to get ready for the ball too.
You? You go to the ball? No, I don't think so. No.
You said if I did all my chores that I could go with you.
I said that we'd talk about it, and we just did. Bye.
Yeah, but that wasn't very nice at all. I did everything she asked. I just wanted to be appreciated. What should I do? I just really wanted to go to a ball. I wanted... Maybe if I sit under my mother's tree, right? I really wish my mother and father were here. I could use some help.
wishes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know fairies were real. This is exactly what I need. What do you think I should wish for? Wish to clean my house? A dress?
A dress?
Wish for?
Horses!
Those are all really good wishes.
Horses!
What would you wish for? It was your turn. A prince? I like that wish. You said I should wish for a prince. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to wish for. I decided on my wishes, fairy godmother.
Very good. What are they?
Well, my first wish is that I want to be able to go to a ball tonight. How does that sound? Is that a good wish? A royal ball. My second wish is I want to meet a handsome prince. My third wish, I just want to have one perfect night of happiness.
Those are very good wishes. You wish them from the bottom of your heart. I think I will give you a little something extra to help you with your wishes.
I know what's going on.
Firstly, you can't go in those rags.
No, I can't.
Yes, I think I need to give you a new dress. Would everyone like to help me cast the spell?
Yeah!
All right, count to 3 with me, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect! Someone said I needed a dress, so this is perfect.
Beautiful. Now, those slippers, they don't really seem to match, do
Yeah,
they?
the wood ones aren't that
Those
good.
heavy, clunky wooden slippers. How about we turn it into something made of glass? Can everyone count with me? 1, 2, 3.
Let's see. Oh, fairy godmother, these are beautiful. Thank you.
Now, of course, you look fantastic, but now we have to get you to the ball.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a carriage?
I don't have a carriage.
Oh, no. Well, don't worry, I can make a carriage. All I need is something big and round.
Something big and round? A pumpkin? Can that be a carriage? Will a pumpkin work?
It will give it a try.
Okay.
Let's see. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3. A very nice carriage, as you say so.
Orange carriage.
Now, to be ready for you, let's see, what else? What else do we need? Oh, you're right, we need some horses. Something consider like any animals around that can pull a carriage.
We don't have any horses on the farm. Mice can't pull a carriage. They are pretty fast, though.
All right, I'll do my
Should I tell
best.
a mouse?
Why don't you show me these ones? Yes. All right, can you count with me to cast the spell, everyone? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. New horses for you.
Perfect. I don't believe that.
Just one more thing. A princess never opens her own door. She needs a footman to open the door for her.
Footman?
Do you have any other people around?
Well, I just have my lizard friend.
A
I don't know
lizard?
if you
My lizard's an excellent footman. Hand him over.
Okay.
All right. Everyone, can you say the spell with me? 1, 2, 3. Ah, wonderful footman to open all the doors for you. Right. I think that's almost everything
No,
we
it
need.
isn't.
But
There's one more
you will
thing.
probably want to protect your identity.
Protect my identity?
That's your stepmother and stepsisters don't recognize you at the ball.
That's a good idea. We wouldn't want them to recognize me.
Here, take this mask.
That way my stepmother won't recognize me.
Now there's just one more thing I need to tell you.
Okay?
All of this magic is temporary. It will reset at midnight. That's when your carriage will turn back into a mushy pumpkin, your footman will turn back into a lizard, your horse will turn back into a mice. The shoes will stay though. I'm quite good with shoes. The shoes are fine.
Okay, I'll pay attention to the time, fairy godmother.
Very good.
Thank you
Now,
so
best
much.
of luck. Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go to the ball.
All right, here we are at the ball. I can't believe my mother and father made me do this. There's all sorts of maidens everywhere, and they're all very pretty, but they're all very boring to talk to. all except for this one girl. There was a girl in a blue dress. Have you seen her? I really want to talk to her. Wait, she's held back here? Are you talking about the turtle? No, I wanted to talk to a girl in a blue dress. Yeah? All right. Let me take a look. Oh, hello there. Hi. My goodness, I've been looking all over for you. Oh, it's a lovely mask. Hello, would you like to dance?
I would love to dance.
And so we danced all night. We talked about all sorts of things. She told me about her animal friends and all the things she did at home. And when I told her about myself, it seems like she was really listening to me. She was really a very nice person to talk to. Well, ma'am, I would like to tell you something very important. You know, I think that yes, I have something very important to tell you.
Oh, no, sorry. What time is it?
Oh, the time? It's 11:59.
11:59? I'm so sorry, I need to go.
You need to go, but wait, I had something compelling. I wanted to tell you I was the prince, and she ran away.
No, I know what happened.
What should I do? She was the one person I wanted to talk to. What do you think I should do? This? I don't want to hold on to this. No, I know what to do. I know what to do. So, she came to one ball, right? So if I make another ball, then she'll come to that one too, and then I can tell her that I'm the prince and that I want to marry her, right? Sounds like a great idea. Well, she'll come to me if I invite her to the ball. Great plan. I'll tell all the guards to send out more invitations.
Guys, I went to the royal ball last night, and it was the most amazing thing. It was in this beautiful castle, this grand staircase, and everyone was dressed so fancy. And there was this handsome man that I danced with and talked to all night long. He made me laugh, and he knew so much. Well, it doesn't matter now, because I'm going to get back to my chores.
Hear ye. According to royal decree, the king and queen, henceforth and forthwith, there shall be another royal ball tonight for the prince to meet the girl of his dreams and ask her to marry him. That's all.
Another royal ball? I know! 2 balls in 1 week? Oh, do you think that I can go to a second ball? I better ask my fairy godmother again if she can help me with that dress and those slippers, and maybe I will meet a prince at this ball.
Well, here we are again. Same old maidens. Same old boring people to talk to. Really want to see that girl in blue again. She's coming? Are you sure? She's right there? Oh, hello there! Oh, I am so glad you were able to make it. Truth be told, you're the one person I was wanting to talk to.
Really?
Yes,
I'm so happy to see you again. I'm so glad the prince threw another ball so I could
yes.
dance with
Yes,
you.
very nice of the prince to do that, yes. Well, speaking of, there was quite a lot I wanted to
At
tell
that
you.
moment,
and-
I could see my stepmother and stepsisters coming. I had to get out of here. I'm sorry, I need to go powder my nose.
Out of your nose?
Yes.
Wait, no, you were just here. Oh, no. Okay, she's not gone yet, but that reminds me. What if she takes off again? I need to do something to make sure she's... I don't see any... I don't know why you keep talking about sleeping, but... Okay, now think about it. What's one way to stop her from leaving? Huh?
Maybe, I'll be back. If you lose something, I'd rather you go. Maybe, you go with the god.
Okay. Okay.
And then you can see her in person.
That might work. Oh, you know what? How about I just stop her? She can't leave if she's stuck to the floor. Huh? So, I've got a whole bunch of tar, and I think we should pour it on the steps of the palace. What do you think? Okay, let's pass out the tar. Here you go. All right. And now, are you ready to hit the stairs of the palace? Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Now it's all sticky. Now that should work. That should work. She'll get stuck on the stairs. Perfect. Oh, hello.
My nose is freshly powdered.
Yes, it looks very powdered. Good. Well, anyway, I'm glad that you decided to stick around because there was something very important that I wanted to tell you and ask you. You see, I think I've made my decision on some very important things, and I wanted to tell you a secret about myself.
Sorry. Do you know what time it is? I was in the bathroom for a long time.
Oh, it's 11:59.
11:59?
Yes.
I'm so sorry to do this to you again.
What? No, don't leave.
What's that over there?
What?
It's
Oh, that is very good. Wait, no, she left.
I'm stuck. I can't let him see me in my rags. I better.
Oh, she left again. Wait, is she stuck now? All right, there, Megan. Oh, well, I guess her shoes were stuck, but she got away. This is an amazing slipper. It looks custom made. I bet it only fits the person that was wearing it. That gives me an idea. You are very prescient, yes. I think, what if I took my guards to every house in the kingdom and had everyone try on the glass slipper to see who it fits? What do you think? Good idea? All right.
Well, I had the two most amazing nights of my life. I did lose a shoe, but you know what? It didn't even matter because I had such a good time dancing and just being at the palace, and I made a new friend too. I didn't even get to meet the prince, but I'm gonna remember those memories for my whole life, even though now I have to get back to work taking care of my stepmother and stepsister.
I spent all day. If she was there, believe me, I'd know, because I spent all day and all night trying to find a fit for this shoe. I tried on everybody in the kingdom. I even tried it on my guards, but I didn't. Oh, you're right. I didn't try my. No, that's it. Everyone's feet were either too big or too small or too stinky. There is one more house I haven't tried. Okay, I have to keep hope. I have to not give up hope. There's one more house I haven't tried. So I opened the door, and no one was there except for this one mean lady and her daughter. I'm sorry, it's me and my daughters are the only ones here. There's no one else, and the shoe doesn't fit us, so you should keep going. So I had just about given up hope. But then I heard a clunk, clunk, clunk coming from upstairs. It sounded like wooden shoes. So I asked to bring whoever it was upstairs down here and see if this shoe fit. Come on. Let's see. Oh, hello there.
It's that man. I don't want him to see me in these rags. How embarrassing.
All right, well, let's see. Let's just see if this shoe fits.
Okay.
This is the last chance. I know. Good thing I haven't done that to the slippers. Okay, all right. It's a perfect fit. Rags or no, I know who you are. You're that girl I talked to at the ball for 2 nights. And I've been wanting to tell you and ask you something. First, I wanted to tell you that I'm the prince.
Wait, he's the prince? Yes! Why didn't you tell me?
And secondly, the reason I've been having these balls was to find a woman to make my princess. So I wanted to ask you, will you marry me?
What should I say? Yeah! Of course I will. I said yes.
And so, we got married, and we lived happily ever after. Now, the moral of the story is, of course, never to give up hope. And also, that inner goodness is more important than outer beauty.
And you should always be kind, treat everyone else the way you want to be treated, and do everything from the bottom of your heart.
But for now, this is The end.